Hi, it's Ethan from the Journal of Nonsense, the magazine for silly kids. Today, I got laid off from my day job and I was feeling a little sullen because of money stuff. And then I saw this on my board, which I've talked about before, but return to the work. When things get weird with the businessy part of writing, or just with other parts of life, I just return to the work. That's all I can do. If I get rejected from something, if a job goes away, you just keep working, right? That's the thing I love. That's what I like to do. So right now I'm gonna return to the work. We're gonna do a timed writing session here for the February 25 issue of the Journal of Nonsense. Let us switch over to the fancy view. Ooh, look at that fancy view. Okay, so each issue of the Journal of Nonsense has a letter from the editor. It features this beautiful picture of me with my old glasses and no beard. No beard. All right, so I'll read you. Oh, I gotta set the. Oh, the timer's already going. Okay, the timer's going. Great. This is the January letter from the editor. I'll read it to you so you understand what it's like. Dear reader, this is the first letter I've written in 2025. Unless you count the note I left on the office dishwasher that said, please stop filling the dishwasher with baby lobsters. This led to a fight with Martha, the office lobster. Martha was all like, Ethan, I told you not to use my baby lobster nursery as a dishwasher. I was all like, it is a dishwasher. Then Martha said, no, it's a baby lobster nursery. Then one of the baby lobsters suddenly said, Mama mad. Then Martha and I both got really happy because it was the baby lobster's first words. Then Martha, the baby lobster, and I laughed and laughed and laughed. Anyway, Happy New Year. Ethan T. Berlin, the editor. And then there's a little cartoon bubble coming from Martha. It's not a dishwasher. That's an example of what one letter from the editor could look like. They're all kind of silly like that. So let's go in here. What is it? And I have no idea what this is going to be. Let's just see. Dear reader. Dear reader? Dear reader. Oh, I just realized that dear reader could mean, hey, reader, or it could mean uh, to the reader. It could also mean a deer who likes to read. So, if you are a deer who likes to read, then I would say, dear reader. Is that right? Dear reader. Then maybe you would say, so right here, I set up something ridiculous, and then this is just an improv technique of yes and. It's just running with it, basically. So I take what I've already set up, whatever weird thing I thought of, and then I add to it. So then maybe you would say, and now this is the voice of a dear reader. Oh no, dear is spelled differently. Sorry. Dear reader. Okay. Then maybe you would say, I'm sorry, Ethan. I can't talk right now. I'm reading a book. I would say, oh, I'm sorry, dear reader. Could I read next to you? Then you would say, I guess, but just don't eat a lot of. I guess, but just don't unwrap a lot of candy wrappers. Then I would say, Oh no. Oh no. That's real bad news. Oh no. I was going to read these candy wrappers. Then I would hold up a fistful of candy wrappers and start reading. No, oh no, candy wrappers. Okay. Oh no, I was going to read these candy wrappers, but I'll keep it quiet. Then I would start reading the wrappers. Um, Strawberry flavored fruit twists contains 4% real fruit and 96% fake fruit. Then you would say, please don't read the wrappers aloud. Also, don't eat those. That's too much fake fruit. Alright. Where's this going? Let's see. Oh, dear reader. Oh, I just realized that dear reader could mean to the reader. It could mean, oh, okay, or it could also mean a deer who likes to read. So if you are a deer who likes to read, then I would say, dear reader. Then maybe you would say, I'm sorry, Ethan, I can't talk right now. I'm reading a book. I would say, oh, I'm sorry, dear reader. Dear reader sounds like Speed Racer. I'm sorry, dear reader, could I read next to you? Then you would say, I guess, but just don't unwrap a lot of candy wrappers. Then I would say, oh boy, oh no. So I would say, I'm not going to unwrap them, but I am going to read the wrappers. All right. Then I would start reading the wrappers. Strawberry flavored fruit twist contains 4% real fruit and 96% fake fruit. Then you would say, please don't read the wrappers aloud. Also, don't eat those. That's too much fake fruit. Uh, I would say, of course, I'm not going to eat them. Do you think I'm the kind of person who eats books? Who eats what I read? Then you would say, okay, that's confusing. I'm going to read over there. Alright, this is too long. Let's shrink this up a little bit. What size? Alright, this is at 11 point. I'm going to make this, let's try 10 point. That's good. Oh, I gotta make this smaller too. How are we doing on time? Alright, we're good on time. Okay, dear reader, I'm gonna read over there. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this issue. If you enjoy reading this issue, whether you're a human reader or a deer reader. Okay. Make this smaller, 10. We need to get an image of a deer. What? Hello. So I have to find an image of a deer. No, I want this not to move. I want this baby to move. There you go. Alright, so we're going to replace this image with a deer, but what should the deer say? Um, anyway, I hope you enjoy reading this issue, whether you're a human reader or a deer reader. I was just thinking if there's another animal that could be like, I'm a near reader, but that's not an animal. I'm a maybe it's just like, shh, I'm trying to read. All right, good. All right, there we go. A little bit over 10 minutes, and we wrote what we set to write out. I just have to put in a new picture of a deer there. I'll do that. Deer there? Deer there. There, deer there. So what have we learned? When you're feeling upset and things don't go well business wise, remember, return to the work and timed writing. Just write. Just set a timer and just go. You know, doesn't matter. You can always make changes later. I like doing this. What? This is like what a cat does. Anyway, like and subscribe and leave in the comments if this is helpful, or if you are a dear reader, let me know. And make sure to subscribe to the Journal of Nonsense. And now, on behalf of me and dear reader, I say goodbye, little ones. Goodbye.